All right, here we are.
Made it.
Thursday night. We are
Yes, it
here.
is.
Welcome.
Weekend's
Welcome if you're-
almost here.
Woo!
Weekend's almost here.
So, how was your day?
Okay, so what did I do today? I read for an audition today. So I just did it. I just sent it out. David was able to read for me. That's what I did. And then talked to my friend in Vegas. And then kind of did some exercise. I do the walk at home exercise with some 3-pound weights because I can't do 5 pounds or more because I break a blood vessel in my eye.
Okay.
So the doctor told me no more. Like a lot of, I have 10 pounds that I'm going to have to give to the Salvation Army because he told me not to do it anymore. So do 3 pounds to 5 pounds. That's it. And then, hi, Rudy. Welcome. So I'm doing that. And then what else did I do? Tomorrow I'm cleaning up the yard, the dogs, clean up the stuff. And then I was doing that today, but I had too much going on. Read comments. And then probably tomorrow I'll put up my video that I've done. I saw you did your video. So I'm going to try to do that tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm off Saturday right now as of today. And then Sunday I work. And then next week you come in town and see me. And then I work next Saturday. And then Megan's birthday. Your niece, my daughter.
Awesome.
Thursday. So, and then tomorrow I have audition for a commercial. So that's good. It's keeping my mind busy. And the dogs are barking. Someone's here. But David's home. He can answer the door.
That's
probably DoorDash.
We'll have to look at the schedule for next week.
Yes.
And see what we got going on for that week.
I know Thursday is busy because you're coming up this way.
Oh yeah.
Megan's birthday. And then Sunday I work 12 to 6. And then a week from Saturday I work 11:30 to 8. But that's all I have right now for next week.
Okay. Okay. Well, I faxed you my schedule so we could figure something out.
So you faxed it or you text it to my phone? Oh, you faxed? I don't have
I texted it.
Oh, okay. I don't have a line anymore. Hi, Bonnie. Bonnie's here. Rudy's here.
Hey, Bonnie.
Happy Thursday.
And then next for the month of August, I'm going to start my own podcast called Midlifers Gone Digital.
Okay.
And I'm going to have people, invite some people from the coaching group on the show.
Okay.
And do a panel and just
right.
talk about midlifers, talk about if they're making any money, what they're doing, why they did it, et cetera, et cetera.
All right.
What the future plan is. And so I got to figure out a logo. I have a logo, but kind of like how it's going to be, to present. Okay. So I'm thinking about doing it once a week and every Wednesday. So I'll start
you're doing that on Wednesdays. So we'll figure out ours. Okay. On the other day. Okay.
Definitely. Or I'm going to actually see when everybody else is available.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you can tell me what days we can do ours, and then we can put that up on our posting.
So do you have any idea of what you'd like to talk about today?
I don't know. Did anything happen for you today?
Well, Lance did end up getting the Honda HR-V.
Okay, so that's done.
We just took a little spin around town with it. It's really cute.
Okay.
It's a small, compact SUV, smaller than the Honda CR-V, but it's nice. I like it. It's fairly a few years old, 2019. And it has very little miles on it, 92,000, and it's very clean. So we're happy with that purchase. So we're going to start that. And then basically, I posted my video today.
I saw that.
Today, and then created the thumbnail. Everybody says you should create your thumbnail first and then do the video, or then I it doesn't matter to me. I just do what I do.
Do whatever works for you.
And then my friend Josh posted a picture of a t-shirt he's going to design for me.
Okay.
And I'm going to put that in my store. And what else? And It came out really nice. I told him to make a couple and send it over to me, and I'm going to wear this T-shirt.
Okay.
Yep. Here we go. I've been looking at Hondas. I need a little larger car. Okay.
All right. Well, tell her about tell her about the Hondas that you've had. Tell Bonnie about some of your.
I had
4 Hondas, and I've never had a Honda. So
I started with the Honda Accord. It was a nice car. Then I started with then I went into a Honda Civic. I had that car for 12 years. And then I leased for a short period of time a Honda Civic 2019. I had that for a few years, sent that back, and then bought another older Honda Civic 2009. I love it. It's got a lot of miles on it, but it works really good for me. It only gets me back and forth to work.
Get you back to A, back to B.
And I liked it because it was small. That Honda model is small. The newer Honda Civics are bigger, longer, more sportier. I didn't like it.
Okay.
But it's a great car. I mean, I really like the one I have right now is starting to fade. And then Lance had a Honda CRV. He loved that car. Had lots of room.
Right.
Were able to transport the dogs, mom, and cargo. He really enjoyed that. That was a 2016.
Right.
And then he totaled it. He got into an accident, totaled the vehicle, and was very sad that he had lost the vehicle. Yeah, it was really sad. And then we he bought like a Prius. And then he really enjoyed that Prius, to be honest with you. Got great mileage, 53 plus miles per the gallon.
So it did do what it said it was going to do, the gas and all that, right?
But he wanted a little bit more cargo space. So he found that CRV, the HRV right now, and that's a 2019.
So CRV, so the HRV is bigger than the CRV, or is it smaller than a CRV?
The HRV is slightly smaller than the CRV. So that's what I need, a car to transport my fur babies. Yeah, that's what the problem is. The Prius. It just wasn't big enough to transport the babies.
Can you imagine a Mustang?
Yeah.
That's why Greg and I, we were thinking of getting a SUV type, you know what I mean, for the dogs, because we have a shepherd and a little miniature posse. Yeah. It's all about the animals. You got to have space for them. You got to have room for them. So Megan's got a Mazda RX-7, not RX-7. I don't know what that is. A CRX or something like that. RX. I don't know. Megan's got an SUV, but it's a Mazda.
She likes it.
Yeah. She just paid it off.
Hold on to that car as long as you can.
Yeah. Bonnie goes, that's right. For the fur babies. Got to have room for them. You know, it's too, people, you know, regular car is okay if you're just a person that just puts a little baby in the back. But if you got a family and animals, they're not big enough anymore.
Yeah. Agree. And the dogs are, I mean, Autumn's full grown. She's 8 pounds. And then Sage is plus 40 pounds. So and he's the one who takes up all the room. Yeah. So we're happy with that. So that'll be nice. And it's quiet too. It's a nice quiet vehicle. So that's where we are. We got that. And then I went to the this is called housekeeping. We're taking care of our housekeeping. And then I went to the PetSmart, and I bought food for a little kitten that lives outside of our house.
Oh, that same kitten that you talked about last year?
No, this is the new kitten I'm talking about this year.
Okay, so what happened to the other kitten?
Which one?
You had a cat that would come around. Didn't you have a cat that would come around? It was a feral cat.
You mean Bing Bong, the one that's living with us now?
Oh, I don't know. I thought there was another cat. So Bing Bong, the one that you have, Bing Bong is the one that was a feral cat that now is with you?
Bing Bong was feral. We rescued it. It was a baby kitten.
Okay, so and there's no more cats that come around but this one that you have now.
There is a cat that comes around. It's a girl, female, and she just had kittens. She had 4. I think only one survived. It's here now. And lives in our house. And it looks a little sick. It's kind of small.
Yeah.
So I went and I found, I think it's got worms. So I gave it some in its food. I put dewormer, crushed the pill, put dewormer, crushed the pill, put flea medication. And so hopefully that will help.
And it may need shots.
Probably, but I don't know, these feral cats run around like nuts. And anyway,
Yeah.
so I just want it to just at least get healthier.
Yeah.
I don't want it to die.
Yeah. No, that's a good thing that you did. You got a little box there that you can sit in there and sleep. Yeah. Got a little igloo.
It has a little box it can sleep. And it's been sleeping in there too. It's really cute.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least you're giving it something. You know what I'm saying? That's good.
So
Yeah. Not too much has happened today. Let's see. Oh, I think Macy's or Fine Jewelry is having some specials going on. I got my phone on, but Megan got yesterday. She got like 2 items, like gold, like 14 karat gold in the fine jewelry. She got like 2 items that was like $500 for like 150.
that's not bad.
That's how I got this ring. This ring was 1550, and I got it down for 300.
Excellent. And
Yeah.
Great bought that, right?
He bought that for Mother's Day. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I like when they got some good jewelry on sale. So I think Macy's right now, their fine jewelry, they've got some sales going on. Yeah. If anybody needs jewelry, fine jewelry, call Macy's. It's only so long. I think it's going to probably be up to, well, we're what, July 24th? So let's say by 24, 25, 26, or maybe something like that. I don't know. But I know Megan told me I should go down there, go look at some jewelry.
Did you see the episode where Katie and Spencer from Best Life and Beyond visited the Brea Mall?
Oh, I used to work at the Brea Mall. As a matter of fact, I was talking to my friend in Vegas, and we were talking about, so listen to this. Okay, well, go ahead. I interrupted.
I don't know. They did a whole walkthrough of the Brea Mall. It's going through major construction.
Again?
Yeah, it's got a lot going on. So I was like, Cynthia needs to go visit it because it still has Spencer's gifts.
Oh wow! You used
but
to work in that little bakery.
Yeah, and they
worked in the bakery.
There's a big light coming through, and then they also have like some of the stores are closed. The Sears, the JC.
Yeah. Well, they had Broadway, they had Sears, May Company, which is now Macy's. And I think there was a fourth. Oh, they got Nordstrom's. Remember, they had Nordstrom's at the other end.
It's still there.
Still there.
They changed the Sears area. They gutted all that out, and they're going to put like an outdoor garden, seating, water, and restaurants right outside.
Well, outside they used to have the Rusty Pelican, I think it was called, or something like that. They had a restaurant, and they had Ichabod's, or what is it? Ichabod's. Oh God, Bobby McGee's was across the street. And then at the bottom was Bank of America. They had like a little shopping center. And then they had called Rose Vin, or it was like a French restaurant or some kind of Italian restaurant. I remember, but half of them are probably not even there anymore, you know, because we're talking about many years ago. Hi, Chit Chat Down and Under. Hi, Diane. How are you?
So what were you and Charlotte talking about?
Yes, Bonnie. It's a lot of malls are closing, and the Broadway for years. Yeah. Well, see, Broadway was like kind of above. Let's see, May Company and Broadway were like the same, and then Bullock's was above that, Nordstrom's, but Broadway and May Company were the same, and then they all like went together, or they just closed, or one bought another and then used the other name. I mean, that's what happened. They all start merging, and then names went with it.
Oh, Bonnie remembers Bullock's. No kidding.
Yes, and they used to have 2 Bullocks. Bullock's Wilshire, Bullock's, because we had Bullock's and La Habra. I worked at Bullock's in the junior department, and then they had the Bullock's Wilshire. I think was in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh God, Bullock's was a nice store.
That was a really nice store.
Yes, it was.
I remember shopping at the Bullocks in La Habra.
Yeah. The Habra Mall.
They used to have a car of the month. They would bring in a car in the lot in the air, walk in, and there'd be a car there and display.
Right. And they had a show, movie theater.
Yeah. And then in the store, they had beautiful dressing room for women.
Yes. Yes,
You
they
would,
did.
you would hang the dresses, come out, and there was a 360-degree mirror, real pretty mirror that you could walk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you walked into Bullock's, it was high rise? Like
Yeah.
everything was just like so high. It
Yeah.
wasn't short, it was high. And I
Uh-huh.
think it was 3 floors. I worked there for like about a year, and it was an outside mall. It was an outside mall, La Habra. And let's see, Dad used to like the walk-in show there. He just thought it was always so nice. He liked the area. I think Dad
Sure.
liked, yes, I love Bullock's too. And then the other side was Buffum's. Buffum's was a smaller store, but it was more of a local. There was only like 4 Buffums. There was a Miss Westminster had a Buffums, La Habra had a Buffums, and I think there was a Buffums in I think there was a Buffums in Whittier, and then there was one like up north. It was not real big chain, I mean, it was just, I think it was a family store.
Mom,
Henshaw's, remember Henshaw's?
I was just going to say, Mom used to take me to Henshaw's.
Yes.
Henshaw's had a cafeteria on the first floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a cool, it looked like a trolley. It was a cool cafeteria, like an old diner, but it had some class to it.
Yep.
Yeah, all those stores. Well, I think, Diane, don't you guys still have Kmart? Someone's saying that Kmart's still in Australia, but they closed here in the United States. Bonnie says, I'm not sure how much longer Dillard's will last. Dillard's. I never worked at Dillard's, but Dillard's in our area was in San Bernardino. San Bernardino had Dillard's, like going towards Victorville and Las Vegas, San Bernardino on. That's where Dillard's is at in California. Dillard's is a nice store.
I didn't even know we had a Dillard's in California.
Yes.
First time I saw them was when I visited Mom in New Mexico.
Yeah. You think you do have Kmart still? Yeah, somebody was telling me that Kmart is still in Australia. As a matter of fact, I used to service a gentleman. He owned a beauty supply. He managed Woolworth. He managed a Woolworth in Los Angeles. He managed a Woolworth in Bakersfield. He managed a Woolworth, and that's how all his life, when he was young, he was the Woolworth manager, and he worked in more than one. Oh, and he even worked in a Woolworth in Inglewood. He had all these plaques. He had all these photos of himself. So when he retired, he opened up a beauty supply in Pismo Beach, but his life was retired from managing Woolworth. And he used to be one of those managers. If a Woolworth wasn't doing good, they would put him there and he would get the business going up. He always had all these plaques in his office from his days.
From turning stores around?
From turning stores into better stores. Yes.
It's been around for years, but the goods are really cheap. And when you walk through the shoe department, all you smell is
rubber. That's how it was when Kmart. Yes, that's true. Yeah, my Kmart here in Santa Maria got bad. It wasn't really nice. They didn't take good care of it after a while. And I remember Montgomery Ward's. And
yeah.
Let's see, Zodi's. If you guys remember Zodi's, I think it was Zotos or Zodi's. Montgomery Ward's, Jimco.
Damn.
I mean, you talk about history. It keeps going and going. and people, when they used to go shopping, we had complimentary boxes, like gift wrap boxes. So they would get a bow, the ribbon, and the box and a tissue, and that was complimentary. And then we would either put it in their bag, or if they want us to fold it, we would do it, put a little ribbon on it. You know how many complimentary wrapping I did at Christmas? Because Christmas was red, and then throughout the year, like the whole year, would be white or silver white. But Christmas time, we would have red, and then we would ask them, do you want red or white? And that's what we did. We had our ribbons right there underneath our wrap desk. And then we had our shirt boxes, and then we had for cosmetics, and it was called complimentary.
That doesn't get done at all anymore.
No. Mm-mm.
Hell no. No one does that.
Layaway. Yes.
Mom used to layaway.
Yes.
That's
they had layaway, and some even had travel agency, and the top they had the layaway department,
I forgot
a
about
gift wrap
that.
department, and some May companies had travel agents, and they
Forgot.
also sold rugs. Hi, Kaleidoscope. Hi, Echo. How are you? Happy you're here.
That is
Yeah,
true. Rugs and had travel agency.
yes,
Man.
they did. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to go on a trip, they had a travel agency. We sold rugs, uh, drapes, travel agency, concert tickets, gift wrap department. All these stores had everything for customer service.
Okay, baby.
Kaleidoscope, how are you doing? Hope you had a great day today. I just remember, and you know what? This is so cute. But one time we had a customer came in, was probably about a year ago, maybe no more than 2 years ago. Well, Kaleidoscope, you used to work at Walmart, right, Echo? Oh, you love the purple. It's a sweater. It's a sweater. And then I have a t-shirt underneath. Yeah, thank you. I like purple. This is so comfortable. I love it. Thank you. I had a customer, was a husband and a wife, and they were so cute. And they came in, they go, "Where's your TV department?"
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh, we don't do TVs anymore." I go, they're like, "You don't?" I go, "No." I go, "You can go to Target. They got a TV section, but it's not like a bunch of TVs. It's not like one section." And they're like, "Oh, we've been trying to find a TV." I go, "Yeah, everyone buys them online." I said, "You can go to Best Buy. They have a TV section, but it's not like, you know." They came in for their old TV set. I felt so
crazy.
because some people, yes, 17 years. Yeah. Kaleidoscope Echo worked for Walmart.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. She did for 17 years.
That's
Yeah.
a while to be at one store for 17 years. Because
I think she did.
I talked to people at Target. I'm telling you, Cynthia, them people have been working for Target, the women, like the cashiers, 20 plus years.
Well,
Wow.
there's a few girls that works in the fragrances, 27 years. They're still young too. They're still not even ready to retire yet. 27 years. I think our manager's almost 30 years.
She says, yes, she worked at the same
store.
Wow, it's amazing.
Didn't know that, huh? Yeah, she worked in the retail business.
Retail is a tough business, especially if you're like at a Walmart or like me at a Target. We talk about it. For me right now, it's a tough business. So
is it because of standing, or is it because of
moving around? I actually had a doctor visit, and the doctor has me under physical therapy doing exercises because of my sciatica. I didn't even know there was such a thing until I worked holiday last year, and it was so bad. I was in a lot of pain. My first job was at Target.
Diane said that. Yeah. My brother-in-law
was school 15 or 16 and stayed with the same job until he retires 16.
Amazing.
Target has good benefits too. I was like, if I had known the kind of benefits they have at Target, I would have stayed there.
You would have started there a long time ago.
Target has really good healthcare benefits. They have very, very good benefits. I heard from a lot of people, because I get Kaiser at Target and HSA at Kaiser. I pay very little. I was shocked how little I pay. And everybody tells me that work there, they go, "Oh yeah, like the dentistry, whatever you want. If you get their dentistry is really good." And they said that they also have a doctor that you can just call on the phone. One of the girls I know, Cindy, she pays $10 a month for healthcare.
$10 a month.
I was like, what? She goes, "Oh yeah, I just get $10." I call them, and they're like, they tell me where to go, and she says, I pay $10 for that.
Wow.
Walmart had great benefits when I first started working there. See.
Well,
nobody talks about that.
They don't talk about the benefits parts. Yeah. There's a lot of things. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. So. I mean, Macy's got pretty good benefits, I have to admit. I mean, Megan was in the hospital one day. She was like, she got food poisoning. She lost all her electrolytes. Like her stomach was cramping. I mean, she was really, we're talking about completely sick. So we had to rush her to the hospital so she can get some juice in her electrolytes. And she sat there with two, what do you call those things that they put back water in you, like a little bag?
Uh-huh.
Saline,
Yeah.
whatever it's called. She had 2 bags full. Cost her, after everything was done, I think it cost her $200 for an emergency. That's pretty darn good.
That is good.
Yeah, sit in bed, being looked at. Very good. Yeah.
And is she still full-time at Macy's?
She's still full-time.
Good for
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
And doing extra stuff as well. Most kids side jobs. Oh, we have another message here. Stand by. I got a full-time benefits working 28 hours a week.
Yes, that's exactly. Yeah. And before 25 to 28 hours was considered part-time back in our days. And full-time was 37 to 40 hours. They've changed it. So Walmart was different compared to other stores.
Now at Target, I have to work a minimum of 25 hours to
get. Yeah. So you're,
wow.
Oh, that's good. And back surgery.
That's not bad.
So that's not bad. See, so there's a lot of good things. There's a lot of good things if you look into. See, that's what people always said: health insurance, benefits, and they take care of you. It's probably the most, and your vacation pay and holiday pay. Those are your important things if you think about it.
I have so much PTO for sick leave for sick. I got up to like my first year, I got up to like 80 hours.
Yeah.
I was like, what? This is crazy. Because when
they go up, they go up, they go up.
When you work in corporate, you get like 5 days a year. That's it. You know what I mean? And then you get 2-week vacation. Right. But when I was working at Target, I couldn't believe I had like 80 hours. I wasn't using them. So now I'm like, I'm just going to use my PTO,
Personal time off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. Now I don't do that because I'm flex. I don't get all that anymore.
I heard that.
Right. Yeah. But that's okay. When I was young, when I worked at May Company at the time, they don't have as much as they do now, what they had then. There's so much more now.
Yeah.
That they give. Yeah. So it's pretty lucky now. It's even better.
I plan on sticking with Target for another couple of years. And then if I could afford, we got more messages. In the end, I had 4 weeks vacation that's cool.
That's even good. That's 4 weeks. Wow.
Lauren and Paul are here. Hello.
I think you guys are new.
Lauren and Paul.
Lauren
and
I new to me. Are you new to us? Hello, welcome.
Cindy. Thank you and welcome to the show. We're doing a little housekeeping.
Yes, we also have our own channels. I'm Cindy Lifestyle and More. And I do beauty and skincare and a little bit of blogging. And Lisa does a little bit. It's Lisa, right? What do you do, Lisa?
I do a little bit of everything too. I do a little bit of travel vlog. I mostly like to talk about midlife, transition out of midlife. And I enjoy talking about trying to make some money online. Chit Down Under says if you work full time in Australia, you get 4 sick days a year and 4-week holiday. Oh, that's
things are just getting better in different countries.
Kaleidoscope says hello, Lauren and Paul. By the way, my friend Lauren has a YouTube channel as well, and Lauren and Paul says just Lauren. Hi, Lauren.
Okay, so Lauren's got it. So what kind of YouTube channel does Lauren has?
Yeah, we should ask Lauren. She wants to put her YouTube channel up. Everybody else here does as well.
Yeah.
Lauren does crafting, but she also is. I know Lauren through our coaching groups that we belong to.
Oh, welcome. Okay.
And Lauren studies. She's an AI. Studies AI. Her specialty is AI.
Okay.
And she's also a coach.
All right.
Yeah. So if Lauren, you want to put your channel up, that would be great. And that way everybody can go check out your channel, your crafting channel, and also all the rest of the journey. Lauren says make money online. See? Mm-hmm.
Make money online.
Which is a reality, by the way. We were talking about that today.
Mm-hmm.
Things that we do. Oh yeah, by the way, this is on the rocks. It is pineapple and um, jalapeno margarita. It,
Okay.
it's almost like a tropical drink. Uh,
Yeah.
it's really sweet. It's, I don't know if I'll be getting it again, but I had to
Okay.
try.
Okay.
And moving on. So welcome, Lauren. Appreciate you being here today. Chit Chat says yum.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then I also have my nice
And you
cold
got
water.
fresh water.
And so, what is your plan for besides next week? I visit Cindy, and we're going to be finishing up a lot of things regarding Cindy's housekeeping. And then I'll probably try to come up every couple weeks.
Okay.
There's Lauren's channel. Lauren Casper Road.
Lauren Casper Road. Okay. How long has Lauren had her YouTube channel?
That's a good question, Lauren. How long have you had your YouTube channel? We're waiting for Lauren to.
That's fine. My dog's barking.
Now, did Dakota go to the vet, and how was the vet visit?
Good question, Lisa. So Megan takes Dakota. Oh, this is okay. I'm running low on battery. I got to go get my
plug.
My plug. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so Lauren says that years with crafting and doggies, 18 months make money online. So her crafting channel has been on for years, and she has two beautiful little doggies. They're so cute. There you go. I have just let my little dog out. And for 18 months, Lauren's been make money online. So check out her channel. And we consider her the AI guru of the coaching group. And she is actually making a lot of strides. So I'm really happy for Lauren. And we want to meet. You want to meet Dakota? Where is Dakota? Somewhere in the house?
She's here somewhere. Usually you'll see her if I was in the kitchen or in the living room. All right.
Oh, okay. There you are. Did you do any? Oh, so let's talk about Dakota's. I'm just letting Cindy set up first. Sorry.
All right. Let's charging again.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. She's obsessed with AI. Yes, you are. So let's talk about Dakota's vet visit and how it went, because she does get bladder stones. Is that correct?
So okay, so Dakota gets her own. She produces her own bladder stones.
Okay.
And so it's not by food; it's herself.
Okay.
So we found out that this started a year ago, and we noticed she kept urinating, and they thought she had a UTI. So we take her in. It was a process to find out it was bladder stones. So we spent like $1,600 to find out it was bladder stones.
Okay.
But it did lead to a UTI, but nothing was ever getting better. So it was either two things. It was either she had bladder cancer or bladder stones. And they found out it was bladder stones. And that's the doctor says, well, she doesn't have cancer. I was like, okay. So now I was like, okay, well, what do we do? Surgery. It was like $4,000. So they take the test, they do the surgery and all that. And I said, so they were trying to find out what's causing the bladder stones, right? After the surgery, everything got done, $4,000 later, plus $1,600. Okay. He says she produces it on her own.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, so what do we do? For the rest of her life, you have to have her come in and she has to have a urine analysis. So every 3 months, she gets a urine analysis. And the last year, so October is going to be a year, she hasn't had bladder stones yet. As of yet, she's been scot-free. Now, once she's got bladder stones, they don't go away.
So
that's what we're trying to prevent. It's not really preventing, because when you find out you have it,
yeah.
so they're just keeping an eye on her.
So Lauren says that she had a Bichon
Oh,
that had the same issue, and her
that
issue was fixed with a raw diet, a raw food diet.
It's not her diet. That's what we were hoping.
And then she would suggest getting
holistic fit. Yeah. I was hoping it was the diet too. You know what? Because he's like, we got to change her diet. And he's like, it's not her diet. It's her.
Oh.
Herself. That's what was the hard part about it. I was like so ready to get new food for her. Yeah.
And she is a miniature
Aussie.
Miniature Aussie. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Brandon. Palm Beach. How are you?
Yay.
I haven't seen you for a while. How's life treating you? Did they put Daquan in? Well, they did. So that was the $1,600 that they fought the UTI. They fought the tract infection. They thought she had another infection. But once all that went away, she was still urinating. So she was like continuously urinating because the stones were putting pressure on her bladder. So she felt like she had to go all the time. That's why we thought it was a UTI. And then we found out, yep, she's got bladder stones, but she produces them herself. Just like, kind of like some women produce yeast infections. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of say. I know some men are going, why do we have to talk about that? But it's like the truth. It's a woman thing. And unfortunately, I know, poor baby, huh? It's so sad. I was so stressed out. I'm doing good, Brandon. This is my sister, Lisa. It's Elisa, right? Yeah, this is Lisa. So how are you doing? It sounds like you're doing well. Let's see. So I met Brandon through Big Jack Storytime.
Okay. Hey, Brandon, how are you?
Great. And the source. And the source.
Okay, and the source.
And the source. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're talking about all different things today. All different things. Yeah. So right now, so far, she's doing good, but we got to keep it that way, because $4,000 is a lot of money.
Now, do you take the urine sample at home?
No, and they do it. Nope, they do. They do it themselves. So we have to pay for that.
Brandon of Palm Beach says, my wife just stopped having her period 2 months ago and thinking about going through menopause. Do you have any comment? My wife just stopped having her period 2 months ago. Is any comments about that?
Well, I went through my menopause, Brandon. My doctor called it a valley. He says you would go up and you would come down, and you would go up and you come down. And they say men have menopause too. You know what I'm saying? But women all have it different. Some women have it in their 40s and 50s, and some don't have it till their 60s. And then they say some people have it for like a week, and then that's it. So everyone is different. That's what my doctor told me. Yeah.
Just very supportive, and don't be afraid to offer help whenever possible.
And go see a doctor, because they can offer support. Hopefully she sees her gynecologist or even her general doctor. They have, that's where I went, right to the doctor. Now, what's going on here? I'm having some hot flashes.
I started having hot flashes right away.
Oh God!
The hot flashes came.
The steam in my neck would go, and then all of a sudden a chill.
And you would get cold.
Yes.
And then sometimes another thing I always tell women. This is one thing I always tell women when they're having menopause. Keep an eye on and clean your pillows, because your pillows get really wet and oily. You want to keep them clean and fresh.
Yes.
Because they do start to get kind of funky after a while.
Some people start getting acne. They start getting blemishes. Some people don't have blemishes. Some people start noticing perspiring a lot. I mean, you hear so many different things. I'm like, well, I have that and I have that. It's time to go see my physician.
So we have a lot of questions coming through. Lauren's current Bichon had chronic UTIs. He had to do a culture anytime we suspected it, and it doesn't show on the urine analysis. Ouch. And
That's a
then
different
Chit Chat says that she started her menopause when she gave birth to her last child at 38.
Okay, at 38. See?
Hot
Hot flashes.
for the next 10 years and night sweats. Now,
Yes.
I haven't had anything for 12 years. I am going to be 60 this year, Chit Chat, and I think my flashes are done. And I remember Cindy coming over to visit my house. I have a very small house.
I knew it.
She walked into the bedroom because she had to go to the bathroom, and Lance and I were sleeping. And poor Lance, for 10 years, slept like a burrito, freezing, because all year long, winter, spring, summer, fall, I had the air conditioner on.
Yes. Hi, Andy.
Andy on TV.
On TV3. How are you? Andy does a lot of Pokemon cards. Happy you're here, Andy.
He used to have to go to bed with a sweat.
He's all. I know it would be raining outside. I had the window open, and I would actually get on the floor to lay down and sleep on the carpet, on the floor, because I was so hot that the bed was too hot for me that I'd get on the floor to go to bed. I got my pillow, a little sheet, that was it. Greg goes, what did you do when you got on the floor?
And your sleep is interrupted because you're kicking the covers off.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping. Absolutely, Brandon. You're so welcome.
Oh, that's sweet. Lauren says, Brandon, be very patient and don't take anything personal. That's another thing. Our mom got really aggressive. She got mean.
Everyone's different.
Yeah. Mom, I remember her one time throwing the dishes when she made dinner. She threw it on the table and she was like, here. Yeah, I mean, we were all sitting there going,
like, what's wrong with you?
And then we thought that there was something wrong with the marriage because Mom, she started sleeping on the couch.
Yes.
Started sleeping in another room.
Leaving the sliding door open.
With the sliding door wide open.
At night.
And the air conditioner, because you know why she slept in the living room? Because that's where the air conditioner was.
Yes, it was.
That was the year.
All right, here we go. I knew you were.
Soccer was running around LA. And you remember he
tell us
multiple times.
So tell the story. So our dad has a bat on the side of his bed. Our dad, right? He's got a bat ready, and he tells our mom.
It's summer of all things.
It's summer. Oh, it's August. Top of that, and August is very hot in LA. So my dad tells my mom, our mom, keep the sliding door closed. Everybody knows, like the button smashed.
I think so. He was in Norwalk, and then he hit Uptown Whittier, and we were all like.
But he hit Whittier during that. After that, that's the point. And so, anyways, he tells Mom, and she doesn't listen. And we had a little mutt. Her name was Ginger, and then we had Daisy, who was a mixed German Shepherd. But they're not watchdogs.
No.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to bark if they hear somebody in the backyard. And the dogs start barking, our dog, our shepherd, and Ginger. And my mom gets up. Our mom gets up. Who's there? Who is that? Parky, get out of bed. And Ginger, our dog, our little Ginger, stand there looking at our mom like, what is wrong with you? Who's that? Parky, Lisa, Cynthia. Our dad was so mad because he comes down the hallway.
Ready to go.
And he's got the sliding door wide open, and he was like, I don't care how hot it is. You need to shut the doors. I mean, it was hilarious. I mean,
and we lived in a corner house right on
right off the main street.
And I mean, I'll never forget that night. Never, ever. I never forget that summer where everybody across the city had to close their windows. And this guy was on.
But Dad, I mean, and then she's like, well, it's hot. It's hot, Porky. And he goes, we know. Okay. Oh my God. It was so, but then she sure was scared. She thought she saw the shadow of something in the house, and it was a dog. This little ginger standing there watching her. But she woke up and her vision wasn't all, all there.
Yeah. Yep. I'll never forget it. Where she was like, who are you? Who's that?
That woke us up.
Oh no. I remember her going, oh no. Who are you? What is
that? Was a good. He was all. He was ready to go.
Because they said that I don't think the stalker was even armed. I think he was just.
I don't remember. But everybody was on the lookout.
We were on the lookout and on walking on pins and needles. I mean,
she's got the door wide open.
Yeah.
And Rose Hill Cemetery, where it happened with those people, was only 20 minutes from us.
Big Jack.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Jack. Welcome.
Hey, Big Jack, story time. Hello.
Oh, but man, that was crazy. And then, then they finally found the Night Stalker, and the
door went open again.
So scary. And I don't mean we shouldn't be talking about these crazy things, but
no, but it was just funny.
It was a real, I mean,
it's a true story. Yeah.
It really happened to us. And the whole thing was just, it was so hot that summer. That was a hot.
You would figure, right?
Summer.
You would figure
in
the
LA.
Middle of August. Oops. Middle of August, the hottest time of the year.
And I think they did like a TV movie, and boy, did they capture the entire thing. Perfect.
But you know what? It was the worst heat wave too in August. It was just happened to be, it was like, now you decide to have a heat wave in the middle of the,
I think what got scary was when we were listening to the news, because I think he went into Norwalk, or some reports of him in Norwalk, and we were like, okay. And then he hit other parts. So he was hitting, like a lot of the suburbs, the houses that were one story, and we had a one story.
Yes.
And then, I remember with Dad locking up the house at night. Everybody locked up their houses. Nobody could go out.
Right.
Nobody could go out.
Well, even when people were going out to the places, they would be afraid to come home to get to their house. You know what I mean?
Right. They wanted to lock up the house right away.
Right. Run to the door. Yeah. Yes, Andy. The weather in California can get hot. Yes, it can. It has its heat waves. It has its moments. Yeah. Not here in the Central Coast. If we get a heat wave, something's definitely wrong when the Central Coast gets a heat wave.
And in Los Angeles, if there's a heat wave, literally like from the LA city of Los Angeles basin to the valley, temperatures, I'm serious, could be like 20 degrees hotter than the temperatures in Long Beach.
Yes.
And it would, it's 50 miles away.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you go to San Bernardino and it's like hot.
Or you go into Calabasas. I drove the car from your house. I was driving. I had every single weather pattern. I went from
you see your temperature
driving down, and it was nice and cool. Like you go through, the PCH area, the highway highway 1.
Yes.
And then so I'm just driving, and all of a sudden it's like it just got hot, and it was Calabasas and Malibu. And it was just hot. You could feel the heat coming in the car.
Asha needs water. I'll be right back.
Okay. And then after I hit that and went through the valley and then got on the 405, like in Burbank area, all that kind of stuff, then you could feel it. It starts to cool down. And I was like, God, just get me back to Long Beach. So great to see you all. Thank you very much. And thanks for being here. We appreciate you. And then by the time I got home, the weather was like 10 degrees, fresh, clear, beautiful. Brandon says to Jack that he says he's awesome. I agree.
Oh,
And then Big Jack says, dang, we're in the 90s now.
90s. Wow.
You know, we've had a doom, what do they call that? A gloomy summer. So
It's been gloomy here. I remember I was saying that. It even rained like
DC
last week.
area. Washington, D.C. area. You know, I've never been to our nation's capital ever.
Bye.
But I've been to Boston.
Yes, you have.
I've been to Boston.
Yeah, lobster and crab.
I went to Vermont. We have my husband's family is out there. And we did the Freedom Walk in Boston. I think it's called the Freedom Walk. And we had a really nice dinner. And it was really nice. And we went on that. Oh, he said we should come. You should come this way. Oh, that's so sweet.
Fun.
There was one year, it was back in 2018 or maybe 2017. And it was supposed to be really cold in Boston, like one of those record colds, like freezes, because we went in the winter. Cynthia, I could not sleep. I went live to ask anybody to defend. Nobody came out to contradict me. I was sad about it. I wanted to hear the other side. Well, you know, I think people are really in a place right now where they just want to keep away from the controversial topics right now. Yeah, Brandon. I mean, I appreciate you being here. And you are from Palm Beach. I understand that. But
well, he went on a live tonight. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just like tonight. So
I'll be honest. I don't even watch the news anymore because I'm just.
And I'll be honest with you, Brandon, 100%. I don't watch the news either. I've actually done some content on my channel about disconnecting from the media because it really puts you in a low vibrational state. And it really is set up to make you react. You know, you get reactive and you don't really need that in your day. You just need to be able to enjoy the time that you have here.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know. Okay, what does Jack say? Lisa, would you like a backstage pass to meet one of your favorite content?
What's your favorite?
My husband and I call her Vero. Veronica.
Oh.
Dang. That would be awesome, actually. Thank you. That would be great. I wouldn't know how to do it, but holy cow. It's Veronica. Yes, that would be great.
Lisa.
So sweet. You know how I am about content creators.
I do.
When I met Katie and Spencer and Pixar Charlie at Disneyland, the three people that I follow, I was like almost crying. I was just unbelievably like, oh my God. It's Katie and Spencer. And my husband
almost ready to pass out.
what they yeah,
you needed your autograph book.
Oh my God. I took pictures. They gave me a hug, you know, and and Katie's so pretty. And I was like just in awe. And then Pixar, of course. And then wait until I see Dylan. Oh my God. Dylan from Theme Park Adventures.
Oh yeah, Dylan. Yeah.
Nuts. And when your daughter Megan was with us when we were at Oogie Boogie Bash, and there were all of the influencers were out that night.
And you were just,
I was like, and Megan was like, oh, look over there. There's, you know, there's Ordinary Adventures. And I'm like, ah! I jumped up and I'm like, Ordinary Adventures.
jeez.
And then it was so good. It was so good. They say Florida is hot too. Yep. And then
yeah.
I missed Adam the Woo. We were in Florida at Walt Disney World, And my husband and I said, let's skip going to Disneyland tonight. Let's skip going over to what is it? It's the studios where Galaxy's East is. And we go, okay, we're not going to go. And then a video came on the next day. Freaking Adam was there that night. And I was like, Adam was there. We missed him. You ladies have a wonderful night. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, thank you, Brandon.
Appreciate you. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll set up a night and have that conversation you'd like to have. See you, Brandon. And then Big Jack says, I know you're talking. I know you were talking to the ladies. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big thing about YouTubers. YouTubers and content creators, especially people who are very down to earth.
Gentlemen,
yes. Good night. Good night, Brandon. Appreciate you. Thank you for being.
Good night, Andy.
And then Andy saying good night.
Good night. Are you leaving, Andy? Or are you saying good night? I don't know. Sometimes I start. Huh?
I'm really getting into the doing a cast like this. This is really fun. And we've been doing it all week.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Today we did it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, just saying goodbye. Okay, Andy. Andy, didn't you say your wife has a new show, a new video or YouTube channel, Andy? The wifey mom. Let us know. Put your wife's channel up. I love all my subscribers. I call them my friends though.
I'm definitely going to be there that night that you guys are on with Veronica for sure. I'm going to be watching definitely. Just saying goodnight to Brandon. That's so sweet. Andy Montevi's laughing.
Yeah.
You have a very great supportive group, Cindy.
I do. Well, you do too now. Yes, I do. I told you they were great friends. Yeah, they're good. Yeah. They're wonderful people. I love talk, but I love to talk. And you know what's nice about all of us? We do different things. Right. I don't socialize I socialize with difference. What do you call it? You know the word, Lisa. Different. What's the right word? There's a word for it.
Niches? The niche? You don't
say variety of things. Like when I sold products, I just didn't sell hair care. I sold stools and chairs, and then I sold process. I just didn't sell one thing. I sold a variety of things. I have a variety of friends. Yeah. We all do different things different. But that's what's neat about it. That's what I like about YouTube. 100%. I don't have just, like he does Pokemon, I do beauty, and his wife's gonna have her channel, and then Big story, Big Jack Storytime does something. He does a little bit of podcasting, and then I've got Chit Chat Down Under does a little Temu. Then I've got Jody Else's Pet that does Temu. Then I'm gonna have somebody else, Sweet Pea, that does Dollar Tree. I'm not.
I have to tell you,
I've always been that way.
I made a lot of friends over on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, we would just go on each other's lives, or we would watch their lives like you guys do and comment, on their videos.
Right.
But since TikTok shut down, when that day that TikTok shut down,
yeah,
a lot of things changed. And a lot of people I know personally just aren't on TikTok anymore. They've disappeared. Right. And it's really sad. So, and I'm really happy to be over on YouTube because that's where I really want it. It's like even my coach, because I have a coach, and my coach said, where do you spend most of your time? And I said, I've been spending most of my time on YouTube since 2010.
Yeah.
And he goes, then that's where you need to be. You know, that's your thing. So.
Oh.
I know. I cried when I put my first video up on YouTube. I was like, YouTube is where I've always wanted to be.
Well, you are now, Lisa, and you're doing it right now.
It's a place where I call home.
Right, everyone? gentle and men, gentle and women, gentlemen and men, gentlemen and women. I don't know.
And then now I want to start my own. Like I talked to even the people in the group today because I meet up with a lot of midlifers, people who are middle aged. And I said, what do you guys think? Should we put something together? Because I want to host some people who are working very hard at creating their channels and really trying to make a living for themselves. They're tired of the grind, or maybe they're like my friend Eddie, he's got a few illnesses. He shakes, and he's retired, but yet, he wants to leave a legacy for his wife. And so him and his wife do TikTok shop together.
Yeah.
And for years they were doing TikTok shop and kind of struggling, not really getting anywhere, but they kept going. They kept doing it anyway. And they kept making it happen. And finally, like one day, something happened and one of the videos got 4.7 million views. And they went from having 1,000 followers to 20,000 followers within a few days. And people are watching their videos and they're buying. And they're finally, he's able to say, yeah, we can put a little bit of money aside. They worked so hard for over 3 years.
Wow.
And just in this past week or so, they've been able to see some traction, and they're just dedicated.
Yeah.
And those are the people I admire who still stick it out and keep going and keep going. So, and very positive too. They're a very positive couple.
And I also have like Bonnie. Bonnie is so loyal. She's a wonderful subscriber, and she's like, I have really good, genuine, I have a lot of good, genuine friends. You do too, Lisa. Well, you're part of the friend too. You're my sister.
Yeah. I mean, I have Lauren. Lauren and I know each other really well. And I also know like Steve. Steve's a digital marketer. He promotes digital products. I know him. I've actually been on his show.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people like in the coaching group. A lot of people in our coaching group are middle-aged. People are in their 40s on up. A lot of them are just starting out, not sure exactly what to do. We have a gal who does Bible verses. Who wants to do Bible verses on TikTok. It's really cute. We have somebody else, some guy who he just had hip surgery. So he doesn't really get a chance to be physical, but he's like, I could do TikTok shop. I could do reviews. I can do product reviews. And he's also an Amazon influencer. So he's doing at home product reviews.
Okay.
And he just wants to make money for his family that way.
Right.
And, yeah. So he's doing that. And then we have one gal who only goes live on Facebook.
Okay.
And she does lives on Facebook and, she does like she teaches people how to do different things. So yeah, this is
really different.
Nice.
I can't think of the word, but yeah, have you ever had it's like in the tip of my tongue. I'll think of it. Adversity?
The adversity. We have people who are, adversity.
Yes. I know I had the word there somewhere. It's everywhere.
That's okay.
Diversity. That's what it's called.
She still calls me Megan.
Did I call you Megan?
No,
okay.
You do call me Megan from time to time.
I do. I call Megan Lisa, Lisa Megan. Oh God. Remember our mom? She'll call us Porky, Cynthia, Lisa. It was like, Mom, which name are you gonna come up with next? Which one?
That's how Uncle was that way too. He'd be like,
Uncle Ray. Finally, you hit the spot. Are you talking to me? Yes, you. I'm talking to you, Cynthia.
He always had a sense of humor about it too. It was cute.
Uncle Ray. But you go through Everett, Stephanie.
Every cousin on the planet.
They're not even there. He's still, oh my God, he's still going. Lisa, got it. Okay, we finally made it. Oh God, he went through his kids, the dogs, the cat, the birds. It's called the Bettis family.
Yeah. You remember how are you? Oh, I have a question for you. How are you doing on the screenplay for the little horror movie short you want to do? The one with me and the
I
doll.
know.
The one with why I'm afraid of dolls.
Well, what happened in June, Lisa? We have to start all over again.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, I know what you mean. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We should have did it like 2 years ago.
It'll happen. Well, now that we have Chat GPT, you can set it up and tell Chat to create it, put a screenplay together for you.
Yeah.
That's crazy that Chat will do that now. So
yeah.
But yeah, that was a.
We're not going to talk about it because that would ruin everything.
She's like,
you can't talk about it.
You're not allowed to talk about. I don't know.
You can't talk about the thing that we want to do because then it'll ruin the story.
Okay.
All right. You can't.
I don't know that stuff.
When you make any kind of short films or anything like why you can't talk about it because it ruins it, and B, then it's not a surprise.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Leave that up to me.
I'm the person who always reads the end of the book.
No, but that's okay. So have you ever noticed? Okay, so let's go back. Have you ever noticed that when someone writes the book, the movie is like the book, but not exactly like the book? Sometimes the book ending's different than the movie.
Okay. Why?
Because sometimes they change things a little bit because of different things. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't add that to this, or it's based on a true story or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And some people like the book better than the movie.
Okay.
Or they'll say, I like the ending in the book than the movie. It could be different things, you know what I'm saying? Or the person decided something a little different. Who knows? But when you start writing something, you're not supposed to really be saying anything until it's written and done.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, like we were we were starting on it.
Sorry. I blow it. Me and my
you didn't blow it. No.
naivete.
But it's a good one. But then you have to remember too, there's short ones. There's 3-minute movies, there's 10-minute movies, short movies, there's 20-minute movies. So there's different credits. I think ours would probably be about 20 minutes if we do exactly what we were talking about.
Okay. That'd be fun.
It's finding a young person. That's going to be the hard part. So that's how you can change the story. That's what I'm saying. So the story's young, but now you can change it into an adult. So it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
But there may be some changes.
Got it. Interesting. Okay. Especially as an adult, your story changes over the years too. Your experience.
Lisa and I, we had an experience while we were young that we're talking about right now. And it really happened. But Lisa was probably not even 5 at the time because we're 5 years apart. And I think I was like 9 or 10. So we may not be able to find 2 youngsters. Mm-hmm. So we may have to do it with an older person and it'll be different. So you may have to change it a little bit, but it would be based on us.
And I don't have any recollection of what happened, but your story makes sense to me when you told me it. I was like, oh, that would explain a lot. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah.
Hey, it's growing up in Los Angeles, man. Stuff happens.
A lot of
history there.
Well, I stayed at Lisa's house, right? And Lisa's got her dog. Is it Ginger?
No, it's Autumn.
Autumn.
Yeah.
So I'm sleeping on the couch, and Autumn always comes and sleeps with me. You know, Autumn comes up and licks. She likes to lick. She's always licking. Like, Autumn, I know. Kisses. So finally, I get her calmed down to go to sleep, right? And she likes to snuggle up with you. Well, I didn't realize that Autumn went back to Lisa's bed, her and Lance's bed, and I felt somebody touching my face. And I'm saying, Autumn, that's enough. No need. Now stop snuggling next to me. There was no Autumn. I tell Lisa the next day, I had the weirdest thing in your living room. And then I thought I saw like a shadow. Lisa tells me that someone died in her house.
Several people. But yeah, the lady died, and she loved children and she loved dogs.
Yes.
And she's a prankster. And when Isabel was living in the house,
This is weird.
She used to talk to Isabel. And when Isabel, before she could talk, she used to always point to the corner, like, "Oh, hi," to be like.
And see, kids they don't get scared. They just like, they don't. She didn't understand that. She thinks how old was she? 3? No, Isabel was 18 months old.
And she would look. She'd go like that, and then she would look up, and then my nephew would go, "Oh, are you pointing at the lady up in the corner?" And she would go, "Yeah, I am." And he goes, "Is she a nice lady?" And she'd say, she'd go, "Yeah, she's a very nice
And
lady."
what did Lance's nephew say? They get a lot of homes are kind of iffy because of past days.
My nephew lived in a farmhouse in New Hampshire. He grew up in a farmhouse in New Hampshire. And he doesn't have a problem with that stuff.
Right. But he's saying they have series of things that happen to a lot of people, he said.
He says that it's very common. It's not something to get. He said that in New Hampshire, Vermont, states like that it's very common place, and that people don't get freaked out about it. Like the kids just like that.
Right. Isn't that weird? It's just so God. I mean, someone like me is like, when Lisa, so that's how I found out that Lisa told me, oh, she goes, probably that lady. I'm like, what lady? What are you talking about? What lady? And I'm like, oh my God. And you know what? It's the weirdest thing. When I stayed the second time at your house, nothing ever happened again.
Yeah.
It's like, I think there's another.
Got to go, lady. It was nice spending time with you.
Oh, nice
to see you for being here. Appreciate you. Yeah. And so that was basically the story of this house
that Lisa lives in.
Yeah. I've lived in some old. Cindy always grew up in a new house, and I grew up. Great to see you. Thank you. Cindy grew up in a new house. She bought a new house when you were in Santa Maria, and you bought 2 new houses there.
Then I bought a second house.
Yes.
New house.
Yeah, always new.
Bigger than I didn't need to do. Now I'm like, oh God, it takes me a week. It takes me a whole day. Seriously. It's 2,400 square foot. It takes me a whole day to do 1, 2, 3 bathrooms and the kitchen. If I clean it right, it takes me that many days.
Bye, Chit Chat. And my first house I bought was in Huntington Beach, and it was built in 1963. And that was considered at its time mid-century.
Andy's saying bye, Chit Chat. Okay.
And then of course, as you know my story, the house went bye-bye in the bank crash.
Yes. Oh,
have a nice day. Oh, LaRue.
Thank you, LaRue. How are you doing?
Welcome.
I'm happy you came. I really am. And he does some interesting videos.
I'll bet.
Yes.
And then Lance and I moved into a 1934 duplex in Long Beach, and that duplex was haunted. The neighbor downstairs was
where the apartments were at, or the
duplex. The neighbor downstairs was experiencing things. Bobby, my Cocker Spaniel, was experiencing things, and then we were experiencing things upstairs. And then Lance's mentor, his father figure's wife, was psychic, and they flew in from Indonesia, and she walked into the house and said, "Oh, there's a man sitting right there in that chair." I was like, oh, really? She goes, yeah, he doesn't like you guys being here. And I said, you know that chair right there? Well, Bobby's had a number of times where he stood there and growled at the chair. She goes,
There
yeah,
was
he
times there was
doesn't
times
like.
when Bobby wouldn't come up the stairs from your
Yeah.
outside of your house. And dogs are not normally they sense things.
So she said, tomorrow we'll do a saging. We'll go around the entire house. And then we went downstairs to visit with the neighbor, and
Uh-huh.
says to the neighbor, we're going to do a saging today. She goes, oh, you are? Can you get that damn man who's out been staring at us from the garage? And she says, yeah, I'll get him. I'll make sure that he goes
It's
away.
so weird. It's just odd, isn't it?
I was like, I think her name was Tammy or something. I'm like, what? She goes, oh yeah, I'm so sick of him. He just bugs the hell out of me. He's in that garage over there and he pisses me off. And can you over there and take care of business? I'm like,
Well,
okay.
I don't see it.
I see what you're talking about. She goes, oh yeah.
Having a full
He
conversation.
out and he terrorizes Bobby and he gets mad. She goes, yep, that's the one.
But Bobby was afraid though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bobby was afraid.
So she went around the entire property. So then I, as you know, have had incidences recently. And I told Lance, I said, finally, you know what? Here's the deal. It's all in how we handle the situation. I knew that when I lost my wedding ring, I thought it was
Lisa lost her wedding band.
And then Lance's car that same weekend went under, was done. And I'm like, okay, this is a challenge. Something's challenging us. Something is, and then I told you about the lady that I ran into at the Target, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was coming out of the lunchroom, and when I came out of the lunchroom, this woman is standing at the door, and she goes, where are the bathrooms? I'm like, they're right there. So which tells me she'd never been to that Target.
Right.
She goes, okay, thank you. And she turns around to walk to the restroom as I'm walking. And in the back of her shirt, this blouse she's wearing, and I don't know if it's a style thing or what, but she said, I specialize in the occult.
Oh, you're all...
This all happened within the same frame.
You lose your ring, then you see that.
I'm walking, and then she turns around and she stares at me, and then she goes to the bathroom. Well, I went to the bathroom too.
Right.
I had to pee. So I finished that. I come home. I tell Lance the story. I go, hey, something weird is happening. So then the next day, I'm on the floor in the bedroom trying to find the ring.
Uh-huh.
And I told you I heard this guttural sound coming out saying sorry. And I got up and I went.
That is so eerie.
That's it. That's it. And then Lance sages. Lance also does sagings. Yeah. And he does Palo Santo.
Uh-huh.
And so I said, okay, we're just going to be heading into a very challenging moment in our life. Let's just deal with it. How we deal with it is the most important way. And, I just said, and I made a comment. I go, you know what? I'm not going to get upset.
Right.
I'm not going to get down about this. It's just going to be the way it is. And if you want to be here to watch the show, you're more than welcome, but you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
And they always say, don't challenge it. But, I just said, Lance and I talked about it the other day. Lance's story. He's been through hell and back. Mm-hmm. And I said, I've been through hell and back. And I'm like, if these people, these things think that they're going to intimidate me after everything,
they're wrong.
I'm all like, is that it? Okay, I lost my ring. Okay, whatever. Oh, is that it? You just said sorry in a guttural voice? Oh, okay.
You're about right. What do you do? Like you see on the movies?
And Lance and I are having dinner the other night, and we're eating, and I'm like, I said, if the 4 horsemen were to come down that street, oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, look at Lance. There's 4 horses coming down the street over there. I mean, I guess the parade's in town.
Have you ever, know how we got in this
I've
conversation.
been through so much in my life. Do you really think that that's going to be?
No, you probably go out there and say, hi, how's it going? What have you been up to?
Let me have a carrot.
You haven't been here for a while.
I have a carrot for the horse. Lance, go give me a bundle of carrots. We have been through so much. Lance, and I mean, he was away for 27 years. I lost freaking everything. I mean, I lost my house, my business, my marriage, my car. I lost everything you can imagine. Everything. Like, I had all I could had left was whatever it is I could fit in the Honda. That was it.
Yeah.
I started over.
You, a dog,
with nothing. God, you took it all away. You know.
Two horses in a carriage won't bother you.
A couple words.
Can you imagine? They'd probably be more scared today than they were when they were at. With all the cars parked.
I hope you guys are laughing because
Oh, thank you, Andy. Andy Monty V3, thank you.
Oh, Andy's laughing. Andy Monty.
Hi, Walter. Walter's in the house. He's saying hello, everybody.
After all that pain I've been through, nothing. All that's left is a laugh about it.
Is it Walter? Why do I keep forgetting to put on my glasses?
Andy Mon TV. Walter Prado is here.
Okay. I'm like going like this. I gotta put on my glasses.
Andy Mon says Walter. So that's life as it is in the big city, man. I swear. Long Beach is the second largest city in LA County.
Yes, it is. Bigger than Whittier. Isn't it? It is, huh?
Yeah. Oh, it's the three largest cities is city of Los Angeles, and then comes Long Beach, where I am, and then the third largest city is Pasadena.
Pasadena, yeah.
They actually.
Oh, thank you.
Been through a lot, but first, Cynthia remembers. She remembers when I was sleeping on an air mattress at age 48.
Mm-hmm.
And I owned a business. I had a home. I had a marriage. I had pretty much anything I ever wanted to end up sleeping on an air mattress.
An apartment. The apartment was nice. It was
an air mattress in the house that I left. Yeah. That I eventually left. But
you do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Right? You're surviving.
And then I built
surviving mode.
One piece at a time. I sat on the floor to watch the TV with YouTube.
Yeah.
I sat on the floor and it hurt after a while. I'm like, I gotta get something to sit on.
Right.
And then I got $300 and I went and I bought tiny little IKEA sofa.
Right.
I thought it was the best. I'm like, oh, this is so nice. I bought a little ottoman. And then
little at a time, right?
One piece at a time.
Building a chair. Okay, then a month later, a table.
I remember getting my dining room table, and I searched high and low for it. I was like, I only can spend $250.
That's what you had, and that's what you did.
What I had. And I had $250, and I found a table on sale at Living Spaces, and it was $250. And I loved it. It was perfect. It was round. It had 4 chairs. It was really nice. I'm like, this is going to be great. I saw things started. And then when I got the bed, oh my God. I did everything.
You're like about ready to fall back on it. Just go like, oh, I can sleep.
I remember when I bought the bed and they said, oh, it's going to be delivered on this day. So then I went to Living Spaces and I said, I only have $125 to buy a bed set.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, this beautiful bed set came up. It was on sale. And I was like, I'll take it. And I think it had
You
like,
don't blink an eye. I'll take it.
yeah, and I think it had like an open the box thing. And I said, I'll take it. And I took it, brought it home. I couldn't see damage anywhere. I was like, I don't see it. Where is nothing? So I set it all up and everything. And the guys came and they delivered the bed. And then before I lied in it, I was like, I had to set it all up. And I had to get the sheets. And I was like, I was like, at age 48, I was like, I'm lying in a bed now. I mean, you know what I mean? It was just weird, very cathartic.
Yes, it is. It definitely. I remember when I first moved out on my own, I didn't have much, right? I had to buy a bed. So, I got the frame and got a bed, and then I bought the headboard. And then I couldn't afford a dresser. So I was looking at catalog books, J.C. Penney's catalog book. And it looked like a dresser. It looked like it was it looked like it was okay. It looked like it had material on it, like a comforter material. It looked like this.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But it wasn't. It was vinyl, like vinyl.
Uh-huh.
And then I bring it home. What did Bonnie say? I'm sorry. Oh, that's okay, Bonnie.
You can watch the replay.
Yeah.
It's all good.
And so I bring it home, and the time it wasn't Greg, it was my other boyfriend. And he goes, where did you buy your dresser at? I go, we have to go pick it up at the J.C. Penney's catalog. He goes, okay, what do I got to put together? I go, we have to put this together. And he's thinking like, how did you get a dresser in the catalog? And we're going to go pick it up. So the lady goes to the back, brings a box out, and he's like, that's the dresser? What do you call them? Just like an armoire, it has like the drawers. It wasn't like the mirror and the dresser, and he's going, that's the dresser in this box? You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, but it wasn't a dresser. It was what do you call them?
Like an armoire, closet.
Like an armoire, right. Like the old dressers without a mirror, just like a big thing, and you just pull out the drawers, right? It was cardboard. I'm like, well, I was so happy. You just saw me like a little kid, these were all my things. This is my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, Cindy, this is not a dresser. This is like an armoire dresser, with drawers. He goes, it's cardboard. You know how long I had that? I had it forever. I mean, I even had it when I married Greg.
You took care of it.
I was proud of it. And I had all my little knickknacks on top. And then I went to Napomo and got my end tables. I still have those end tables. They're downstairs. And this is what I had. I had my money. And each time I bought something, it was a certain amount.
Yep.
And I bought a certain amount. I bought my little lamps. And then I just kept going from there. And then, of course, now I've got a lot more. But when I was single and I was on a budget, I had $300 a month after I paid rent, after I paid my car payment, after I paid my everything, $300. And that had to pay for food, my gas, my fun times to go to the show or whatever. And it is amazing that I did it.
Yep. Crazy, right? I mean, you got to make it work. You have to make it work. And I mean, I had nothing left. And then the way the house sold, and they were giving people like
I'm here like
$1,000 when they left their homes, and they were like, no, you didn't get anything. It was a full payout, so you're good to go.
Well, let me be honest with you. Like right now, Greg passed.
Yeah.
Okay. So Walter says a long way to have a comfortable space. Very true. I started thinking, I'm like, so I'm going to have to cut back a little bit, because, we had extra income and everything. So I still have, so right now I'm basically going to use up what I have. So, I always have mascara, like, I got like, I don't know how many mascaras I have here. But now I'm like, you know what? I opened up my drawer. I'm like, well, I'll be using that and using that, using that, using that. And I'm going to, show, but it is what it is right now. I'm going to, oh, SSV Kitchen and Life. How are you? Hi, welcome. I'm like, I'm going to have to do what I do. She does a lot of cooking. There's a lot of cooking, lots of good cooking. And yes, she does a lot of cooking, guys. Everyone, women, gentlemen, girls, gals. Anyways, I'm not in a happy mood right now. That's good. I haven't been in a happy mood. I'm like, I had a good 4 days doing this, everyone. I needed to get out and talk to everybody, and I really did. But anyways, so what was I talking about?
You were talking about your makeup. So now you need to go through.
So I opened up my plastic little drawer here, and you can hear it. I opened it up. I got Clinique. I've got Lancome. They're all little sample sizes from my gifts. But that just shows you that I forgot, because I'm always buying something. So I'm going to use up what I have, and I'll even show more things. So I started using my double wear mascara. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Welcome. This is my sister, Lisa.
Yeah, I subscribed to her channel. I've been on her lives. I've chimed in on some of her lives when I'm at my lunch break. And I'll be like, oh,
that's I'm on my live. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way. As you know, I've become very much of a minimalist.
Yeah.
And I thrift shop. I go to the thrift store, and I will do what I need to do to make sure that I'm saving as much money as possible. So,
yes.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, and that's okay. But I'm learning again. See, my routine kind of shifted. So I'm going back, I got it. So now like today, I have to get copy paper. I have to get the dog food. I got to get this. Already got the toilet paper. So I'm starting to keep my mind on the way I used to be. Yeah. So, and so now I'm like, okay, I got to do this. And then next month I'm taking my car in. I forgot those days, and I'm starting to, like you said, you start backtracking, living like that. So that's what I've been doing. Yes, you can ask. I'm going to be 60. I'm 64, and I'm going to be 65 in August. And about
I'll be 60 in September. Woo!
Yes.
I'm excited.
We are from the 60s. I was born 1960, and Lisa, you were born 1965?
I was born year of the Mustang. That's what I tell everybody.
Thank you. Yes, my smiling's coming back little by little. It's getting there.
Yeah, Cindy's starting to come back a little bit.
Yeah.
It's quite an adjustment, Bonnie says. Yep.
Yes. Yeah, it is. Right, Bonnie? Well, Yeah. It's hard, but I have my moments.
SSB says she's 65.
65. Yeah, I'm right there. I'm like in about 3 more weeks. August 17th, I turn 65.
Walter.
All young ladies yet.
Hey, I don't feel like 60 at all. And people actually say the way Mom looks at me and she goes, you act like a kid. And I'm like, I am.
Well, we are kids. We feel like we're kids. I mean,
I never had children, first of all.
And yes. I mean, I can't do the twist and shout anymore as I used to, but sometimes my kneecaps get a little tight.
I'm not jumping
but I can still dance
anytime soon, that's for sure. Not jumping off any swings anytime soon.
I can't get on the bar. What do you call the bars at the
monkey bars?
The monkey bars. I used to go with one leg on the thing, go round and around. I probably go round, don't come back up. I used to pull my Jesus. Those things were dangerous. Like, I used to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, flip myself up, go back out. Should have been in gymnastics. I used to go like sideways and go round like this, dancing my two, boom, come back up. My parents missed it. The 80 discos. Yeah, I remember the 80 discos.
I never did
Saturday
any.
Night Live. I was 18 years old when Saturday Night Live came on. And guess what? I was doing my
Wow.
Yes, I was 18. Those were the days. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have been 13.
You were 13. Yeah. Yeah. I would go dancing and yeah, I was 18. I saw Grease when I was 18. And then you're 60. All right.
You know, I never went to a high school or junior high dance. The only one I ever went to was the prom, and I actually had to ask a friend.
It was John Bullock.
Me, and that was really nice. Hello, welcome to our show.
Oh, Married Shades of Light. Hello.
And he says SSV. Woo! Yeah, and I never went to a dance. I didn't go to any parties. I didn't do any of that stuff.
Marriage is new. Well, you went with my friend. He was a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he loved dancing. Oh, Meritage. Is it Meritage here? Yes. Okay. I'm trying to read everything. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes when I'm oh, you were 18? Yeah, I was 18 when all that was happening. And then I turned 21. That's when oh my God, Rick James started coming on. That was during those days.
Prince. You liked Prince.
Prince. Yeah. Those are my days. And then I got into Duran Duran, the 80s.
Oh, you did?
Okay. Yeah. And then Madonna. I used to wear my little lace stuff.
And I didn't like 80s music.
Oh, I loved it.
It was not my thing. There's a few things I do like, but I didn't like them all. I liked Beastie Boys. I moved to America. You were 21.
Yeah. Nice. Right the time when things were happening.
I liked the Beastie Boys. And
Beastie Boys were good.
And then I really got into Nirvana and
okay, Nirvana was like the middle 80s, late 80s.
Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
I got into Pearl Jam. But Madonna, that was a big no for me. And see, now we're getting the what do they call them, mosquitoes?
Oh yeah, well that's what, or the buzzers, they buzz in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
80, I love the 80 music. Yes I did, yes I did. I was like Duran Duran, the 80s, and then I liked the Cult. Hard rock was the Cult, and AC/DC. Because see, I liked rock and roll, and then I also liked dancing music. So I liked them all.
I just had one really good group that I liked, and the music was amazing, and that was Tears for Fears.
Oh, Tears for Fears was a good one. They were like in the middle of that too.
That yeah, very few I liked, but
yes.
Tears for Fears was the one I used to listen to, so I really loved their stuff.
Yeah.
And oh, nice, thank you.
Michael Jackson. Man, everybody went home when what was the one he did the video Thriller? Oh my God. It was like I was working at May Company and I was working in the cosmetic department. Tina Turner, that's right. And 4 o'clock Thriller, I think it was 4 o'clock Thriller came on the video. Nobody was at the store. Oh, have a good night, Andy. Thank you for being here. Everybody was gone. And I was like, where's everybody go? Because they all went home to go watch the movie Thriller.
I remember that.
Do you remember that?
I do not remember your name. It's all good.
It's Lisa.
Good. It's all good.
It's
I
Lisa,
forget my
right?
name
Lisa.
someday comes too. It was lovely to dance at the midnight when they slow dancing. Oh,
Yes.
that.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Don't get me going.
I remember when he did such good music that they would have those nights when the video was going to premiere, and everybody would watch the
August
video.
1984. Mm-hmm.
And I saw, and you were there too, the night that he did Billie Jean live. It was
Yeah.
a live event, and I happened to have been watching it. Everybody in the house was there that night that watched the live event when he did that dance, and we watched that thing live. That was amazing. That's where really his.
We had some good, yes. Whitney Houston, she had a voice. I mean, there were like so many different, you know, it was like just hopping. It was like, and you know what was really neat about it? I can't even think of half of the bands today. But you know, she's like just mentioning them, Billie Jean. Yeah, because I guess because we were at a time that was an era for us, and now the era's changed. And when I go to work, I'm like, who's that? Who's that? I know the music, but I don't know.
Oh, you know who I?
Trade.
Your daughter was into. Oh, what's that young boy's
Justin
name?
Bieber.
Yes.
Or whatever, Boys to Men. And
I remember Megan
yeah.
was into Justin, and I heard a really pretty song he did, and I don't know when he did it, how he did it, how long ago, but it was. I recently heard it. One of the girls I follow, she had it on her show, and it was so nice. Billie Jean was awesome. We are aging ourselves, but those were the
Those
good.
are good old days. It is, and it's okay. You know what I mean? And Air Supply. I got Air Supply. I have an Air Supply cassette downstairs. When next time you come, Lisa, you're gonna see all my cassettes there, and they Air Supply, Chicago, all of them. Stevie Nicks,
Foreigner. You liked Foreigner.
Foreigner. I've got Fleetwood Mac. I got them all. Got them all.
I saw Fleetwood Mac in concert when Lance and I started dating. We saw
Oh,
them.
that's right. A long time. You went in November.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was 2000. Yeah, I was like, God, Stevie Wonder. Oh. Back in the time. See, we know them, but nowadays I'm like, oh, I like that song. What's the name of that song? And I don't know the band. I don't know the name.
They have reaction videos now on YouTube where young producers and younger music artists listen to these artists, and they're like blown away. One of them the other day I was watching was listening to Karen Carpenter.
Oh wow! I have. Do you know I have their CD too? The Carpenters. They're from Downey, California.
The young man was blown away by her voice, how natural it was, and she was a drummer, so she was a musician.
And her brother was a piano.
It was like a 2-person show.
Yes. Yeah. Sesame Street. That was your station, Lisa. PBS Sesame Street.
Yes, Mom would sit me in front of the TV and I watched Sesame Street.
Yes, and she learned her A's and B's and C's, and then they would do like different things.
That was a great show. I love that show. Kermit and everything. Yep, it meant a lot to me. That's why kids are into it still, and I think that's great. So. Oh, here we go. Karen Carpenter. Yes, I used to listen to her songs back in Pack. Beautiful voice. Unbelievable and natural voice. Yep.
Mr. Rogers. Yes. And then I used to watch Davy and Goliath. Davy and Goliath. That was on Sundays.
Who was the singer from Ohio? She was a woman. She was a singer.
Ohio?
Yeah. Rock singers from Ohio. Let's see. Rock singers.
Not Cyndi Lauper, was it?
No.
Heart?
Chrissy Hine, no. Female rock singers.
Well, it was the Heart Band. Popeye. I remember Popeye. I remember Popeye cartoons, and then I watched Popeye movie. Cyndi Lauper, yes. Cyndi Lauper.
Was it the Pretenders? Yes. Do you remember the Pretenders?
They came out in 1980, 81, 82, because we used to work at they used to play, well, you and I, Lisa and I used to be hot walkers at the racetrack. And their music used to come on they used to play it on the TV station, radio.
Chrissy Hine, for some reason, always reminded me and her talent of Karen Carpenter because her voice was distinct and different than everybody else. So, yep.
Yep.
Cyndi Lauper, she was an amazing singer, by the way.
Oh, I know there were great days. There were great days. Yeah. We lost our Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath. Electrolyte I had their album. I think it would look like oh my God. I think it looked like a Saturn, like a saucer. I had their album.
Toto.
Do you remember Bob Seger? I used to have Bob Seger. Remember my little record player that was inside the bookshelf? Yeah, Karen Carpenter. I got her CD too. Yeah, her cassette.
Oh, she had long black hair. Oh.
Memories. Those are good memories. Toto, yes.
Toto's an incredible group, by the way. Amazing artists. So.
God,
man, this was great. Did you enjoy your
great night? I did. I really did. I love talking about different things. And so what we're going to do next week, Lisa and I are going to get together, and we're going to find out what days she has off, because she's going to do her thing, and then her and I can still do our thing. Toto Africa. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then we'll do our live. I like Barbara Streisand. Yeah, she went on tour, and a lot of my friends went to go see her back in the late 90s. And you know what I just realized? So I messed up on my peel that I'm doing, that I did my video on.
Yes.
Okay. So tonight is Thursday, right? I'm like, how did I only do one video on that? So tonight I'm doing my peel, and then I got to do another one. I got to do 4 times. I think I missed up my dates. I got too wrapped up doing live stream. I was like, did I miss a day?
That's why I wanted to make sure and get at least one video out per week, a recorded video.
Yeah, I'm doing one tomorrow. I already got one done. So I just got to get my other one out. So get with me, Lisa, and I hope all you guys had a good time tonight. We talked about different things. We all shared each other's thinking, and we all talked to each other. I'm sorry. Let me get my Gazzies on.
Cindy would know the Bee Gees, my friend.
The Bee Gees, yes. The Bee Gees. Bee Gees were big. Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday
Night Live. Saturday Night Fever. Yes. Remember, I did the that was a big thing. And so many people were wearing the white suits.
Oh, were they really?
Oh, Bonnie, yes. Everyone's going to have a great night. Bonnie, a video should be coming. Yes, thank you, Bonnie. You're such a good supporter. I appreciate you here. I enjoy having you. I hope you're having fun with all of us. It gets us out and chit-chat with each other. John Travolta. Finally, we mentioned someone's name in that movie. We kept talking about the singers.
See, and then when I got older as a teenager, we were watching Valley Girl, and that was a good movie.
Yes.
And, Dawn, does it Dusk to Dawn or something like that?
Yes.
A movie about like the Russians invading the U.S.
I'm happy you enjoyed the live, Bonnie. Because I think it brings out our personalities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're able to talk and chit chat with each other. That's what's fun about it.
What we're planning on doing next is Cindy's going to get a computer. And then she'll be able to live stream using her computer.
Listen to this. My sister comes over to my house because we had to do a few things. And E.T., yes, I remember E.T. And Lisa, I turn on the grease. And Lisa turns on my laptop that I have now. And she's like, I'm not kidding. From the thing to go from black to put in to say welcome, like where you put in your passcode, it took 15 minutes. Lisa's like,
How
then
long
I went to
did it take? No.
It took forever. Or Lisa's like, what's going on? Yes, I'm going to get a new computer.
It was bad. It was bad. I mean, I was like, no, this is not going to work, man. This is not going to work.
But it's bad. So that's why Officer and a Gentleman, yes, I remember that one. And so Lisa says, okay, so that's why I'm not doing this, but yeah. And then I got to do my host show. And that's going to be a learning. You know what I'm going to probably do when we're doing it together? I go to your house. I can learn how to do it. Cindy has to learn.
She has to learn it by actually doing it.
Right.
Like, I can't send her a list of instructions. She actually has to have somebody there go, okay, now hit that thing right there.
Right. It's true. Yeah. Greg was more like, the tool guy.
He would copy and then would say, okay, let's just try this. Is this going to work? I don't know, but we're going to try it.
Okay, so we're going to let you guys know next week. Yes, we have to get together one day in the middle of California. Yes, we do. Because she lives up towards like Santa Rosa, where you were at, Lisa.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's nice, Bonnie. Yes. Yes, she lives up there. So see, Bonnie's included. She's included with everybody. Thank you, Bonnie, for being a good supporter with all of us. You're such a sweetheart. Okay, so give your fur babies a hug. Okay. From us, from Lisa and Cindy and from everybody. Give them big hugs and tell them that we love them. Yes, I know you live in San Jose. Yeah. All right. So good night, everyone. Have a good night. And Lisa and I will pop up our videos for next week. We'll let you guys know on our post when our live.
Post them up. Okay? Hang on. All right. Okay. So good night, guys.
Okay. Good night. Bye.